My name's David Marsh from Australian Maritime Safety Authority. We're here with Gordon from Careel Marine Services. Thanks for your time today, Gordon.
No worries.
Gordon, can you give us a quick rundown of your business here at Careel Bay Marina?
Well, we're basically a boat shed, doing repairs and maintenance on vessels and stuff. We run 97 moorings, which we have to service and tender to and so on and so forth. We run a small coffee shop and some kayaks and paddle boards, but primarily we're a repair industry.
Okay, fantastic. So you service the industry in the local marina here and certainly a local area. So you mentioned that you run a hire and drive kayak sort of operation as well?
That's right. We run 4 kayaks. We've got 2 doubles and 2 singles. It's only a small operation. Nice little subsidiary to what we do. As I said before, we're open 365 days of the year, so we just looked at having another input to people that come through the place.
I mean, obviously with your operation, you have a safety management system in place to deal with all the sort of things that can happen. What was that like setting up? Was that a relatively easy sort of exercise, setting up the safety management system for the kayaks?
Well, again, there was no real blueprint to start with, so it was a bit of the old classic cliche of suck it and see. So we went out and started to learn through common sense of being on the waterfront all my life. So you start to go, well, make sure it's not too windy, blah blah blah. A couple of lessons we've learnt was being a fairly laid back operation. We have had a situation where we sent some people out. We said, don't worry about it. We're, as long as you're back by 4.
Sure.
Well, of course, that went on and on from 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and then we started to wonder where they were. Got till 5:30. So we put a very, very definite time limit on how long they go out for. If they do want to go for 4 hours, we tell them to come back in 2. Just to let us know where they've been and what they're doing.
Great. I mean, look, I think that's a really important message that you've said there, that a safety management system doesn't need to be super complicated, and it really is about common sense, particularly with an operation like yours that is relatively small but equally as important. I mean, someone missing on a kayak is no different from someone missing on a cuddy cab boat or a tinny. It is still a person that's missing.
Well, that's exactly right. And I mean, we ended up finding these people over in the mangroves behind us here that decided to have a picnic. So as far as that, we went looking all over Pittwater for them. They were right in our back door. So it's as easy as that.
Look, in your experience in the commercial industry as well, I'm very interested to understand what the commercial industry is like here in Careel Bay and the surrounding areas. What sort of other commercial activity is here apart from the stuff that you work on?
Well, in the bay here itself, we have at least 3 or 4 licensed fishing boats that go out regularly, and we've become, a very tight little community here. We've got 2 mooring lighters, 3 barges, water taxis, and also the Edelong ferries base themselves out of here. So it's very much a very commercial wharf. Plus also we've got a public wharf here which you can load. So a lot of the building barges and stuff come in here as well to load up.
All right, Gordon, I want to thank you very much for your time today. Very interested to hear about your operation, mate. And it's really pleasing to see an operator such as yourself who is very much compliant with the safety management requirements of the national standards. So well done, mate, and thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks for the chat.
Cheers.
Thank you.